Okay, we're going to convert 437 base 10 into base 5. Now, we usually don't write a base 10, but if we're working with other bases, then this helps clarify what number this really is. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at what base 5 looks like. I'm going to put some blanks up here. This would be 5 to the 0 power, 5 to the first, 5 to the second, 5 to the third, 5 to the fourth. And let's put underneath there what those numbers actually are. 5 to the 0 is 1, 5 to the 1 is 5, 5 squared is 25, 5 cubed is 125, and 5 to the fourth is 625. Well, I can tell right away that if my number is 437, there's no 625s that are even part of that. So I can just go ahead and erase that. Okay, so now let's look at what I have. I've got 125 is the largest number that I am going to work with, and I need to ask myself, how many 125s are there in 437? Well, to find that out, let's divide. Let's take 437 and let's divide it by 125. It goes in there 3 times. That's 375. And when I subtract, I get 62. So that means I can put a 3 up here that represents 3 125s that I can get out of here. Okay, so let's take what's then in the next spot. Those are the 25s. I've got 62, and I need to say, well, how many 25s can I get out of that 62? Well, we take that 62 and we divide it by 25. I think that'll go twice. That's 50. I subtract on it, I get 12. That means there are 2 25s in the number 62. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the next one. I have a 5 as my place value. And the question is, how many 5s are there in 12? Well, let's write the division out. If I divide, there are 2 5s. Subtract and I get 2. So that means I'm going to put a 2 here because there are 2 5s in 12. So that's why that's a 2. Then for my last one, I'm going to ask the question one more time. The place value is 1. I'd say how many 1s are there in 2? So I know I don't really need to write this, but just for the process of seeing where these all are. 1 goes into 2 twice, which means I'm going to put a 2 here. And I finish that and I get 0. So what's really important here is that you see that these 4 numbers are the numbers that go into these blanks. I've got this 3 here represents 3 125s. This 2 represents 2 25s. This represents 2 5s, and this represents 2 1s. So the number 437 in base 10 is equal to 3222 in base 5.